How to defeat the Titan King. Attack on Titan theory time. So what's up guys, Foxen here. Today we're gonna have a little fun, a quick Attack on Titan finale discussion. How to take down the ultimate Titan threat. Let your imagination run wild for this video. So Colossal, smash that like, let's get that to over 9,000. And subscribe too, we're almost at 500,000. And a special thanks to King's Raid for sponsoring. The name may sound familiar. The King's Raid anime is airing right now. This game actually has something shocking. It does not have a gacha system. You heard that right. Freaking awesome. Want a specific character or costume? You got it. You definitely know the feeling, getting super frustrated not being able to have best girl in your party. And there's a lot to customize with 90+ characters. Did someone say wings? How about wings on top of wings? For these characters in general, I love the level of detail on them. Especially the waifus. A lot to love indeed. On top of this, there is real-time combat. This is not turn-based. You do have a live PvP system, and go ahead and relax with your guild buddies and join a tower climb. The newest update even has a hero returning as Rebel Claws, which you could get totally for free. You could go ahead and download King's Raid for free right now. Just click the familiar top link in the description, which is actually a perfect time to join right now with the Halloween events. Remember really quickly, this video isn't me saying that Eren should lose. I mean, obviously Eren has the upper hand. But instead, we're just having a little fun exploring and examining the possibilities. Kicking this off, the Armin Nuke. Really the obvious boom in the box waiting to happen. Unfortunately, Armin could only shoot his Colossal load once. That is it. In the latest Attack on Titan chapter, you just had Armin skydiving out at Eren, which means Armin isn't taking any chances. If Armin knew Eren's location right away, he would have gone for the super nuke. Hopefully. Let's assume in this final endgame scenario that Armin wouldn't hold back any longer. The issue now has shifted. We now have all the Attack on Titan Avengers fighting on Eren's bony body. If Armin goes boom, everyone's about to get hit. That includes Mikasa, the Stallion, Coney, they would all be vaporized. No escape. All of these guys don't even have a reliable plane anymore. Still, there are a couple of options if Armin is ready to actually set off the nuke. Although the Titans and Scouts could pull a Levi. Surrounding Eren, you have all those Colossal Titans. So go ahead and ride the Colossal Titans and get the hell away from here. Hopefully you can handle the heat. Did someone say Titan Uber? You know the Falco Titan is bound to come in sooner or later. His Flying Jaws Titan could give everyone a chance to hitch a ride. Hopefully this KFT could actually fly quickly. Or less likely, could Armin have actually gained control of the nuke to some extent? Armin, time for a more mini but concentrated blast radius. And yes, I know he set off the whole huge explosion over at Marley, but let's assume Armin was letting it rip that time. And don't get me wrong, I highly doubt this. But who knows with enough Titan magic and Titan training. That said, I'm super curious. Would you be disappointed if the series ends and Armin did not use a Colossal nuke? Only his Colossal Titan. Would this actually be a deal breaker for any of you? Next option, Zeke. Kill the guy or turn him. Is Zeke alive? Is he dead? For this actual scenario, let's assume that the summoned Beast Titan is Zeke. He's either unconscious or conscious. In whatever state, it seems that Eren is controlling the Beast Titan. Or if Zeke is actually elsewhere, let's assume that he's actually on Earth, potentially stuffed within Eren's founding Titan. A couple of chapters ago, the team's quick plan actually centered around Zeke. Could killing Zeke, or at least ungluing the brothers, stop the Colossal Titan threat? Which means they are actually gambling on Eren's current founding Titan control. They're assuming that's only possible due to this constant connection to Zeke at the moment. So taking a deeper look at this, just seeing how the previous events between Ymir and Eren played out. On top of this, what Zeke revealed about little Ymir. This half-assed plan should not work. Presumably right now Eren is in full control of the little Ymir. I mean, you freaking saw them together in the Titan realm recently. I would wager that Zeke isn't needed whatsoever. Sorry, you freaking monkey. Armin and friends would be better trying to unglue or rescue Zeke than recruit him. The Beast Titan's royal blood could play the special key to give their side a brief bonus. Trust me, they need anything at this point. The Female Titan KFC combo. The Female Titan and the Jaws Titan are the only two Titans MIA for this Titan endgame, which means like next chapter, Annie and Gabby are about to ride the Jaws Titan Falco version over to the action. Gabby and Annie are packing. The Female Titan could use her newly revealed, totally not last minute, power to copy or mimic Eren's power. The question becomes, can she choose between the Attack Titan, Founding Titan, or Warhammer Titan? Annie may actually not get the Titan power she's hoping for with the first bite. So how many times does Annie need to munch on Eren? For this scenario, let's assume Annie arrives no problem, then manages to acquire the Titan power she wants from Eren. Which power would she actually benefit from the most? Annie's Female Titan already has Titan Crystal, so Warhammer Titan, sorry, out. The choice is now between the Founding Titan and Attack Titan. For the Founding Titan, which power exactly would Annie have access to? You do have to take into account that Annie has no royal blood. Although I should also mention there is a possibility that any copied Founding Titan power does not require that. If this does happen, I do expect Attack on Titan fans to scream and ass pull, especially if a new Founding Titan ability pops up. I did mention this in my last Attack on Titan theory video. You know about the Attack Titan ability to see future memories. How about if the female Titan played the same game? Annie, go ahead and swallow Eren. Take him out before it's too late. Although you do have to take into account that potentially stopping Eren, especially way in the past, would pretty much doom Paradise Island. I'm also not sure how playing around with time would sit with most Attack on Titan fans. Although you could argue we're way beyond that discussion after the whole Titan realm scene. Talking about the Titan realm, how about something involving royal blood, which means either Zeke or Historia? Historia is busy elsewhere on the island, which means Zeke, you're up. And no, I'm definitely not expecting some secret royal blood to pop up. What this whole scenario involves is actually finding a way to enter the Titan realm. You have seen Eren bring his buddies and Eldians inside already, but with this scenario, they'd be going in through their own means. If not getting inside the Titan realm via using Zeke, it would be funny or interesting if the Ackerman duel turned out to be another key. The Ackerman were made to protect Eldian/royal blood. But how about if their ultimate purpose was also to keep them in check? Imagine if Levi or Mikasa turned out to be that super special Ackerman they need. That would actually suggest, or heavily hint, at the true reason for the Ackerman creation, which would mean one of the past founders knew this doomsday scenario was coming. And you know, Uri pretty much admitted to actually knowing. Getting back to the main goal, entering the Titan realm. Could these guys actually do something in there? Something useful? Whether that would be involving the Yggdrasil tree, or perhaps lessening Eren's control over the little Ymir. Next up, weaken Eren. Could something possibly make Eren shrivel up? Right now, Eren is the ultimate Titan. What is a Titan's weakness? The best and most obvious thing would actually be waiting for the sun to go down. Are the Colossal Titans and the massive Eren Titan solar powered? Obviously, the Colossal Titans were, you know, them being stuck inside the walls, although new rules may be in play with the Founding Titan nearby. Without the sun, I would hope that Eren would at least get a bit sluggish, but unfortunately the rest of Marley cannot wait. To make matters worse, Armin and friends already skydived onto him. So let's actually get to the next best alternative. And yes, this is talking a real long shot. Perhaps you could get the armored Titan slamming, the female Titan using her new powers, or somehow via Armin's nuke. In whatever way it may be, these guys need to find a way to blast off the main part of Eren's Titan. Get that thing sinking deep into the ocean floor. I kinda doubt Eren even needs to breathe at this point. But down below in the deep ocean, most of the sunlight would eventually be cut off. So hopefully the Beast Titan or Falco could use their Beast Boy ability to turn into a whale to help out. Next up, overpowering Eren. Talking about Titan weaknesses, you know that Titans have limitations. Eren has last been seen raising his Titan transformation limit to at least 3 back in the attack on Marley. Before this series of current events, Eren transformed once back at Paradise Island to fight off Marley. After that, Eren Titan was getting worn out, fighting the Armored Titan, John's Titan, plus the Cart Titan, sniping him away as support. You know that in Titan form, they still have a limit on their Titan regeneration. Think back to Porco's Jaws Titan. The question now becomes, can the warriors and scouts actually damage Eren enough to even make a dent? Unfortunately, these guys are really lacking in the firepower department. They better hope Annie could actually reel in some of the Colossal Titans nearby, at least enough for some stray Colossal Titans to actually damage the main body. Next up, get Eren injected, which means really just find the main body and dig Eren out. Really, out of anything, this should really be at the top of the list. Doesn't matter what state Eren is in, fully recovered, drained. Armin, you gotta find Eren and suck him out somehow. At the very least, Armin and friends did acknowledge this possibility along with the issues surrounding it. Where exactly is Eren located? If Eren is functioning like other Titans, you would assume it would be in the very familiar spot. Which means don't aim for the head, but aim for the neck, Levi. Next up, how about if Eren just screws up? And me just saying that, it feels like this could potentially go into the bad writing trope. Picture this. You got Eren being this villain figure towards Armin and friends. Everyone is out. Mikasa, the warriors, completely drained, unable to move. Then potentially you have Zeke, one of the Ackerman, or Gabby coming in from behind and finishing Eren off. You know, like the Night King. Sayonara Eren. Yeah, that would be an extreme Game of Thrones type of finale. I think I would hurl if Isayama came out with this. But don't worry, this scenario is clearly impossible. I mean, right? Next up, how about some Titan fusion? Talking about BS, how about we go back to the Attack on Titan Season 1 finale? Recall the female Titan versus Eren round 2. You had that supposed Rage Titan coming out, very much shonen inspired. Or would that be Eva? Either way, a little bit later, you had that random ass Titan fusion, the Attack Titan combining with the female Titan. Could that quietly make a comeback for the finale? Perhaps when all Titans come together, you have some special Titan rules that apply. How about if some Titan fusion switch was flipped on? The biggest Ymir Titan was once a whole after all. So for the finale, I played Titan Polymerization. Who's to say that Eren would be in control of multiple Titans suddenly fuse up? You can picture Annie or Reiner taking turns steering the main Titan body. Or more important, the actual founding Titan control over everything. Ultimately, this would be just really tripping up Eren long enough for the next step. Either Armin's Colossal Nuke, or perhaps buy enough time for Zeke to sneak back into the Titan realm and snatch a blonde loli. Next up, your favorite, Gabby. You could have Gabby riding Falco, then boom, headshot. Eren's entire Titan blows up raw Titan style. The Colossal Titans just snap away. Everyone's revived for some reason. Gabby gets a statue, she becomes the world's savior, and everyone lives happily ever after. Except Eren. Really, that would be the masterpiece instantly going into the dumpster fire, right next to Game of Thrones. But in all seriousness, right now I am mildly worried that Isayama would actually give a notable role to Gabby for Eren's defeat. If Eren does lose, there wouldn't be Gabby finishing off Eren, but I don't see how Gabby wouldn't be of help, at least a decent chunk. And don't get me wrong, this is not even talking about my thoughts on the matter. Even if you like Gabby, you know that a decent chunk of Attack on Titan fans would lash out for this Gabby scenario. Regardless of Gabby, I'm really predicting a decent amount of people that will not be happy on the day of the final chapter. Ultimately, I do have to bring up what a lot of you have been wondering throughout this. Does it even matter? Eren already knows how all of this should end. He's been guiding Isayama this entire time. So shouldn't the question be, does Eren want to win? Does he want to lose? You infamously saw Eren with his little sweetheart in the Titan room. Kid Eren declared no negotiations, denied any discussions, and any talk no jutsu. Eren is a free boy. The only reason the scouts and warriors are alive is because Eren allows it. Eren has allowed them to move around freely, which also includes any Titan transformation. Which means I could see Eren keeping the Colossal Titan boys away. It'll just be Eren in his Titan form, and any Titan he could summon versus everyone. Which means at the end of the day, I really don't see Eren losing unless he wants to lose or die. Anyway, definitely let me know how you want to see the Attack on Titan finale play out. Do you want to see Eren become the ultimate victor? Goodbye Armin and Mikasa plus the warriors? Or could these guys genuinely pose a threat to the founding Titan? And really, once again, this whole discussion was a quick look at the various scenarios. Do not take any of this as me saying that it's 100% gonna happen. If anything, a lot of these scenarios were stretching the possibilities out some. By the way, talking about the Attack on Titan finale, I've been getting this question by a lot of you. Isayama did announce another percentage left for the manga. He claimed there's only about 1 or 2% left. He actually mentioned this in a speech for this grand opening for the Attack on Titan trio statues in his hometown. I'm actually debating about taking a trip there. Let me know if I should. Anyway, you're familiar with Isayama and his magical percentages. Last time he said there was like 5% left. About 3% has been chipped away since that time. I'm debating whether Isayama sucks at percentages or he's just trolling. He must be trolling. About 1 or 2% left. Let's just go with 2%. Being generous, that is really 3 chapters left, which means Attack on Titan will end in around chapter 137. Let's be generous with the range and say anywhere from 2 to 4 chapters are remaining. I've also seen this floating around, and it really goes to show how many don't read manga, that the final chapter number needs to be a multiple of 4, since each Attack on Titan volume has 4 chapters. Just discard this completely. Manga finales do not care about this whatsoever. Trust me, the publisher will find a way to split the remaining chapters among the final volume or the final few volumes. You could go ahead and check this for yourself. There's countless manga that have finished. Some volumes have an extra chapter or they're just split across. Honestly, Isayama shouldn't be giving this any brain energy. Leave that to your editor. Anyway, definitely give King's Raid a try. The game is free to download below. Top link. It's perfect if you got some time to burn. And no worries if you don't continue playing it, just downloading helps out the channel a lot. Anyway, post your Attack on Titan finale theories and predictions below. It'll be fun checking back to see who was right when it ends. Be sure to subscribe too, we're like at 500,000. Go ahead and watch my past Who Will Survive Attack on Titan video and I'll see you guys later.